A very good morning to you all. How are you? I am Nima Dabi, your GK educator. Hope you all are fit and fine at your places. So, dear students, let's back to our studies. I hope you all had celebrated Diwali very well and a very prosperous new year to all. So, it's time to get back to our studies. So, before starting the new chapter, let's see what is the thought of the day. Our thought is every new day brings with it another chance to change life. I am again repeating my thought. Every new day brings with it another chance to change life. हर नया दिन हमारे लिए एक चांस लेके आता है कि हम अपनी लाइफ चेंज कर सके इन अ पॉजिटिव वे. So, your new chapter number 20 is Kalidas. So, who was Kalidas? Kalidas was Mahakavi. Mahakavi Kalidas was a famous classical poet in Sanskrit. He was renowned as Mahakavi and made a glorious contribution to the Sanskrit literature. Kalidas' poems brought a unique quality to the literary work. His writings are heart touching and intellectual trait to the thinkers and the common readers. He is classical Sanskrit author and is often considered ancient India's greatest playwright and dramatist. His plays and poetry are primarily based on the Vedas, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, and the Puranas. Mahakavi Kalidas was born before 6th century CE in India. There are some doubts about the exact time of birth. However, he worked in court of Emperor Vikramaditya, ruler of Ujjain. Kalidas had a lot of knowledge about whole Bharat by traveling all over India. Mahakavi Kalidas was born in the family of Brahmin. The Sanskrit poet parents died when he was 6 months old. A cowherd brought him up and led him into his profession so that the boy became literacy. As we know that Kalidas was a master poet and dramatist from India's ancient past. He is generally regarded as the finest writer in Sanskrit. We know very little about the life of Kalidas, details like when or where he lived. Scholars believe that he lived in the 4th and 5th century during the time of King Chandragupta Vikramaditya, the second capital of Gupta kings at that time was Ujjain in today's Madhya Pradesh. Kalidas probably lived there too. The major work of Mahakavi Kalidas includes 3 plays, 2 epic poems, and 2 lyric poems. However, we are not certain in what order these works were written. Kalidas is today remembered as a great genius of ancient India. Now, dear students, in your book, there are 5 questions related to the Kalidas period which he had written in her time. So let's see what are the question says. So the first question is a play featuring the historical character Agni Mitra. So the play is Malvik Agni Mitra. The Malvik Agnimitram is a Sanskrit play by Kalidas. It is his first play. The play tells the story of the love of Agnimitra. Now, the second question is a play based on the old legend that tells about Puruvaras and his love for the heavenly beauty Urvashi. So the play was Vikramorvarshyam. So Vikramorvarshyam is a five-act Sanskrit play by ancient Indian poet Kalidas. Is on the Vedic love story of King Puruvas and an Apsara named Urvashi known for her beauty. The third one is a play portraying the character of Shakuntala, the foster child of sage Kanva. So, the play was Abhigyan Shakuntalam. So, Shakuntala, also known as the recognition of Shakuntala, the sign of Shakuntala, and many other variants in a Sanskrit play by ancient Indian poet Kalidas, dramatizing the story of Shakuntala told in the epic Mahabharat, best of Kalidas' work. Now, the fourth one, a poem that talk about Kumar, the god of war and the son of Shiva and Parvati. So, the play was Kumar Sambhav. Kumar Sambhav is an epic poem by Kalidas. It is widely regarded as one of the Kalidas' finest work, a paradigmatic example of Kavya poetry. The style of description of spring set the standard for nature. Now, the fifth and the last one, a poem based on the dynasty to which Ram from the epic Ramayan belong to Raghuvansh. Raghuvansh is a Sanskrit Mahakavya by the most celebrated Sanskrit poet Kalidas. So, dear students, your chapter number 20 is completed here. Hope you enjoyed this chapter. Please once go through it. I will see you in the next period. Till then, bye.